my kitchen. My name is Kelly Morgan. I'm a registered dietitian and I love sharing with you simple plant-based meals. I like to eat yummy, delicious foods. I don't like to feel like I'm sacrificing anything for my health, and it needs to be easy because I have 3 kids, 3 dogs, and a husband. So today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple, high-protein apple oatmeal bake. Now this is going to be perfect for if you have company coming to stay with you for Thanksgiving. You can make this ahead of time and just heat it up in the morning for people for breakfast. It would be great on actual Thanksgiving morning for breakfast, and of course on those busy mornings to feed your kids something healthy and nutritious to start the day. I guarantee you, my picky eaters like it, so I know yours will too. So this recipe is full of healthy, good for you ingredients. I started off by chopping 2 large apples, so either 2 large or 3 small, enough to cover the bottom of an 8x8 baking dish. And now we are going to make a flax egg. If you've never made a flax eggs before, it's not weird, don't worry. You're just gonna take ground flaxseed and mix it with water, and it actually turns into a gel, and it is an excellent egg replacer in your baked good product. So we are just going to do 2 tablespoons of flax and 5 tablespoons of water. Now all of this can be mixed just right in that baking pan, but I am old-fashioned and I just like to do it in a little mixing bowl and then I pour it right in. I feel like it makes it come out a little cleaner, and then I don't want to scratch the bottom of my caraway pan because it is non-stick. So for our liquid, I am doing soy milk. Soy milk is an excellent source of protein, and it has a little fat in it as well, so it's gonna add a little body to this recipe. If you just did almond milk, it would totally be fine, but that's lower in protein, and the creaminess and the fat in here, I mean, it's not super high fat. What is this? 3.5 grams per cup. It's not a lot of fat, but it lends to the creaminess. Trust me, you are going to want it. And then for sweetness, this is refined sugar-free. We are going to do 1/2 cup of good old-fashioned maple syrup. And then this and the apples are going to make this super, super sweet. But again, still healthy. Maple syrup is full of minerals that are good for us. We're gonna mix that together. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is like looking delicious already. Okay, then we're gonna do about a teaspoon of vanilla. Look at my hair. It was hair washing day here. And I don't know about you all, but my hair is always a little crazy on hair washing day. Okay, a teaspoon of vanilla. Now let's do about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I think cinnamon and chocolate chips, you just measure with your heart. So I like a lot of cinnamon. I'm gonna do about 2 teaspoons, maybe close to a tablespoon. Oh, it smells so good. Have you guys discovered Pinsky spices? I'd never heard of them, but my mother-in-law, when she came out here, she wanted to go to the store. I had never even heard of it, and they had the cutest little stores. If you were ever close to one, you should go. You can just order on Amazon, but I have to tell you, the quality of their stuff really is absolutely amazing. Okay, now we need baking powder, so it gives it a little puff and a little lift. We are going to do 2 teaspoons. I'm actually following a recipe that I'll post below from Plant-Based Jane, and then you know me, I just have to make it a little bit my own, so I'm just mixing it up just a little bit, but was such a good base recipe. Okay, and a little bit of salt. Okay, I know we all love our pink salts, our Himalayan salts, our Celtic sea salt, but when I bake, I use Morton's iodized sea salt because when we use these salts that I will admit are healthier, they don't have iodine in them. And iodine is an essential nutrient, and I believe that's why a lot of women, when they get older, they have a lot of thyroid problems, because when people are on a health journey, they're usually cutting out table salt, which they do, which they should, but then they're not eating like seaweed once a week. I try to do that as well. So when I bake, this is what I use. I don't use this at the table or in cooking, but when I bake, that way my whole family just gets a little bit of the iodine. Okay, now look at our chia egg. You see how it is formed like a jelly? And this is also really high in omega-3 fatty acids. It's great if you suffer from any sort of constipation or anything. You are going to want to have some flax seeds in your diet. Okay, now we're gonna whisk it till it's combined. We can do that. Okay, let me go get my whisk. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna whisk it all together. This is why I like to do it in this big pan or this big bowl, just so it doesn't splash or scratch the bottom of that pan. And Caraway is having a sale right now. I will link, I've got an exclusive 20% off coupon code, and I love all of Caraway's products. This is the Caraway cutting board. This is my Caraway baking set. I'm using a Caraway knife. This is a Caraway kitchen, which I love. Okay, now let's add in some hemp seeds. This is another great source of protein. We're gonna add about half a cup of hemp hearts. I'm going to add 1 scoop of my favorite Juice Plus protein. So not only is this going to add a good boost of protein, it's also gonna add soluble and insoluble fiber, some superfoods, and it tastes delicious. It tastes like vanilla cake batter. So it's gonna give this just a really good like dessert taste. And honestly, you guys, I would eat this for dessert. That's how good it is. Okay, now for the oats. We are gonna use 3 cups of oats, and I was able to get my hands on, I found them at Whole Foods, which I am not close to a Whole Foods, but I was driving by one, I was like, I gotta go see if they have those oats. These are high protein oats, so there's nothing added. The only ingredients is oats, but when I went to the website to read about it, it said it's just a different variety of oat, and it definitely looks different. Let me show you. They're smaller than a rolled oat. They're a little heartier, I'd say. They taste absolutely the same, but I love they have 10 grams of protein in half of a cup. And in a third of a cup, you guys, and we just added 3 cups. So this is a high protein vegan breakfast for your family. So if you or anyone is trying to go plant-based and you're worried you're not getting enough protein, I am not in the camp that we need to be eating huge amounts of protein. We only need about 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. Yes, my love? Let me help you with that?
Yeah, so come in my room and help.
I will come and help you.
Legos, I'm making one skinny toilet coat speaker man.
Oh my goodness, I will help you. Just 1 second. We're gonna put this in the oven, then I'll be free for 20 minutes. So we don't need a ton of protein, but I also am not in the camp like the Starch Solution people where I think you don't have to be adding protein sources at all. I'm a dietitian, moderation, and we go by what the science says. So when I was feeding people with 2 feeds, I didn't give them no protein and I didn't give them huge amounts of protein. It was all based on their body weight and their needs and what was going on. And that's exactly how I feed myself and my family. Okay, so this is just a load of goodness. Now, we are going to pour it. It's gonna be a lot. Are you ready, guys? Okay. I almost wonder if I needed another bigger pan. I debated getting my 9 by 13 out. Okay, I'm gonna scrape all these goodies out because we don't wanna miss any of our oats. And then it's gonna go into a 375-degree oven. You guys, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Can you guys see this? Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells absolutely amazing. And look how many, the fruit to oat ratio. This is making the mommy and the dietitian in me very happy. So let's go into the oven and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. When I was reading the recipe, I saw that it said to put tinfoil over it, which I have never done. So I just got my tinfoil out. And how many of y'all's tinfoil looks like this? I was thinking of funny reel, which I never post funny reels, but a funny reel of things you cannot have as a mother if you have little boys. I have the longest list. Aluminum foil is now added to the list, duct tape, Scotch tape. I can't have one of those little coffee whizzy, like little whizzy sticks, you know what I mean? Like where you froth your coffee. I've had multiple of those and the boys take them and break them. There's just so many things you just can't have because little boys think it's theirs and they have fun with it and off it goes. You guys, I had like the running list in my head of some kind of funny stuff. My husband will be like, we should get this. I'm like, had it. The boys take it and off they go with it and I'm never to see it again. All right, we're gonna tint this with some tin foil into the oven for 50 minutes and then we're gonna take it off and then it's gonna cook for another 20. Okay, it just came out of the oven. My whole house smells like fall. So to serve this, I am going to cut it into wedges. I wanna eat it right now. And serve it with a splash of soy milk, a little maple syrup, and almond butter, maybe peanut butter if I'm feeling pretty wild. But I hope you guys try this. It's super simple and think you could just mix it up. You could use frozen blueberries would be really good. Fresh peaches in the summer would be really good. So it's just a nice base recipe. So I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm getting so close to 1,000. I think something magical happens when you hit 1,000 subscribers. So please follow me, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments if you try this recipe. All right, y'all, I'm back because I had to taste test it. It looks different, and I think it's from those oats. I've never used those oats before in a baked oats. I don't think it absorbed the liquid as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's divine. It's absolutely delicious. I could eat this whole pan myself, but I won't. I'm gonna go put it in the fridge. It's incredible.